Hey Capricorns, this is Sage Wisdom here to do your reading. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna start with my prayer, go into overall energy, and then I have my spread out here, and we'll go into that. Thank you God for this opportunity to read for the sun sign of Capricorn, and we're looking at people who have Capricorn in a chart also, asking for clear and accurate messages and messages intended for the highest good. So I'm asking for protection and white light for myself, to those viewing the video, in Jesus' name, calling my spiritual team. Ancestors and spirit guides. Thank you. Send light and love to those energies and entities. Send light and love to the collective at this time. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. All right, Cappies. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your overall energy. First off, a lot of you are feeling overwhelmed, is what they're saying. You're feeling like a lot of conflict right now, or maybe some of you have, like, you broke up with somebody and you're in separation, and it's like, you're feeling the pains of that. You're feeling the reality of the situation. Something happened where it was like some kind of heated debate, discussion, and then some kind of separation or a break. That's the energy I'm feeling. So spirit is saying whatever this is affecting your home, your family, or your individual relationship with somebody. Or it could be a maternal figure. You could have gotten into an argument with your mother, is what they're saying, or a grandmother, or some type of figure that you consider like a nurturing maternal figure. They're saying however it is that you approach the situation or how you analyze the problem needs to be reevaluated. That's what they're saying. The way you're thinking about it, or the way you're approaching it, needs to be reevaluated. So however you communicate it needs to be evaluated, is what they're saying. Yep. Okay, so I don't know. This is energy where like maybe the communication was off. But a lot of you are feeling overwhelmed as a result. If it's not an issue with a family member that you got an argument, or a relationship situation that y'all taking a break or y'all broke up, it could be you being overwhelmed in your work situation, or you having financial setbacks and being overwhelmed about that. It's also the Ten of Pentacles here. So, or maybe your finances are affecting your home life. It's something with the finances that's affecting the home life. That's what they're saying. Yeah. So it's this energy where spirit wants you to see the bigger picture. And maybe it's a business partner. Maybe you and a business partner disagreed on something. So spirit is saying, look at the bigger picture. Somehow you're in this situation, you feel conflicted, you feel overwhelmed, you're feeling like the heartache or the loss from whatever this was, whether it's a financial loss, a relationship loss, argument with a close loved one, a mother or mother figure. But the reality is that we all have to stand our ground and speak our truth at time, and that's necessary. That's why the third house about Gemini, Mercury communication is there. But it's about how you approach problems and how you analyze those problems, and then you learn through the process of communicating. So the communication may have been an issue. Is what I'm feeling, like a Mercury retrograde type of situation. So maybe, you were not as receptive to the message coming through. Maybe you were defensive to something because you were too busy trying to defend your position or stand your ground, which is fine. But also when it's a situation between two people, it has to be open communication where both people are open and receptive to what the other person is saying, so they can adjust according to that. Because our perspectives are different. You know what I'm saying? How one person may think about it is different, but if you can communicate the way what you were doing and what you're trying to accomplish to a person, and that person successfully listen, they can communicate back, and you can work the problem out by analyzing together openly. Like it's an open flow with communication and try to understand and analyze the problem. I feel like that's where the disconnect came in. And like I said, some of you is probably a business partnership where you just kind of have some problems, and this is the reality right now. Okay, now let's look at the situation. Whatever the situation is, whether relationship, business partnership, argument with a mother, a breakup, whatever it is affecting your heart chakra. Because the heart chakra cards here is affecting how you feel. You feel like some type of emotional loss as a result of this, because maybe somebody moved on, or like I said, you guys are in separation. You're going to be provided the opportunity to make the situation right, but this time with more open communication is what they're saying. A lot of you, I do feel like it has to do with the job situation. So it could be a business partner, or it could be you experience some loss, a financial loss in a business, and you feel some kind of way about that. You feel like, oh, this negative karma, this is bad karma coming my way. You know what I'm saying? So you got the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and Ten of Wands here. So the King of Swords is talking about being intellectual about how you approach the situation, because you also got the third house energy, which is in Gemini, where it's also talking about being analytical about how you approach the problem. So they want you to kind of get out of your feelings so much and stop focusing on the loss, on what was lost, and focus more on a plan on how to secure something more, how to secure something, or how to make something more financially sound, is what they're saying. So they want you to get into your masculine energy, that planning, like energy, like that, figuring out a way to work around this problem. So they want you to start analyzing ways to solve the problem, is what they're saying. Yep. And they're also saying you guys are taking too much on, and that's what part of the problem may be you're burnt out. And that's why this emotional upset came about, because you're burnt out and the stress, and it's like you fired up and y'all like arguing and bumping heads now. But if you can turn it around and make it more of a supportive environment, things can be different. Mm-hmm. So it's something, it's just not even right now. It's a lot of like something is out of the reality of the situation is something is out of balance with the daily routines or the choices made in regards to some type of work situation, is what they're saying. Okay. That is what they're saying. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. All right, but get out of the emotional state and the emotion. If you calm the emotion down and focus on a plan to get things back up and running, I think it'll work itself out better. Is what I'm saying. I think it'll work itself out better if you calm down the emotions. You won't feel as overwhelmed, and you won't be focusing on the heartbreak aspect of the situation. You'll be more looking at ways to make it work, coming up with a plan, and and a successful business plan, or you and your business partner can get back on track and be more successful for how y'all, running the business, is what they're saying. Okay. All right. Energy that's around you is you will have to release control. You or your partner will have to release control and change your mind about how you're reviewing the situation. The approach that you're taking to the situation is going to have to be tweaked. It's going to have a renewed stance. Like you have to renew it. It's something that's not working that needs to be renewed. And when you're looking at it and trying to evaluate it, you have to look at how can we improve the finances? Like, what needs to change to make this better? But part of it has to do with your feelings behind it. Like you guys are enthusiastic about something like you were before, like the enthusiasm has gone, and I feel like that affected the finances. So whatever, maybe it was like a passion project initially, or maybe you were passionate about this person, if it's a person initially, and the passion is not there anymore. So when the passion's not there, the financial aspect is kind of falling out. It's like it's not aligning with what your passion and desires are, is what they're saying. You're not feeling like enjoyment. So that's why, you're not enjoying what you do anymore. You're not enjoying the situation, relationship, or the passion behind the project is not there. So Spirit is saying that you need to align your action and your desire. So what is it that you're wanting to accomplish? Like, you guys are out of alignment. Whenever we fall off the wheel and we kind of get confused and we're like off kilter, is because we're not aligning what we want with our desires. Maybe you're just going through the emotions, going through the emotions is not really, like really feeling the passion behind it. So in order to get this back on track, the Wheel of Fortune, to get this back on track and back to what you guys originally said it was, to get the union back together, the Six of Cups, you guys are gonna have to ignite the passion in it, okay? And you're gonna have to release your control. I feel like it became a power struggle. That's what I feel like. It became a power struggle either between you and a business partner, or you and your partner, or you and like a maternal figure, and it messed up the consistency of whatever the relationship. What made it work was the partnership and the collaboration. You know what I'm saying? That's what made it work. And it made it have like a good, I don't know, like you guys were enjoying it. Now that's out of alignment, and that's what the issue is. So align your action and desire back together. Get back on track with each other. The communication is extremely important in order to get this back on track, is what Spirit is saying. And communication minus all the harsh emotions. Like somehow you did like calm yourself down, take a breath and release, and like remember why you guys started this together, and remember the motto or the purpose of the company, what you guys hope to accomplish. So I feel like whatever it is, it had to do with like family values. And maybe it's a family business. It could be like a restaurant that you started together and all of you are off track. So maybe somebody was cooking the food. You know how they say when you cook food, if you don't cook with love, the food not gonna taste good because your heart, your soul not into it. So it's like your soul isn't into it anymore. It became more of a, like a process of making money, but it's not with the heart and soul or the love of the what do you call it? The love of the craft is what Spirit is saying. Okay. So that's what you guys gotta figure out and get back in alignment with, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, it became more of a routine, and you guys are starting to feel the effects of that. Okay, let's look at aspects of this energy. So again, the communication is off. So the throat chakra card is here because the communication is off. It's like it's not good communication between the partners that's in the business or the partners that's in a relationship. So to get the communication back on track, this is the throat chakra. This is the chakra that's blocked. This is that blue energy. You need to have patience and you need to make a plan. So instead of being all reactive and irritated, have patience and make a plan so you can turn this around, is what Spirit is saying. Because right now, it's like you're totally in your shadow energy, and everybody's working individually within the situation. It doesn't work when everybody's working individually. Everybody's not on the same page, is what they're saying. Somehow, it needs to have balance and harmony and mutual respect in order to make this work. So if this is going to be a partnership, it's not just financial, it's how you inspire each other. It's like, when one person is off, you build the other person up, is what they're saying. It can't be like y'all individually got these little separate things. I work on the finances, you work on the food, you work on, you know what I'm saying, the employees. It's like nobody's on the same page. You're all compartmentalized because everybody's upset with everybody. But what made this business or what made the situation flourish was the togetherness, the good communication, and the supporting each other and inspiring each other. That's what's lacking now. So the communication is off. You need to work on that. Start working with each other, having patience with each other in order to turn this around from this disaster, what it is now, back into the happy stasis. What's it called? Homeostasis situation was in. What made it work was the partnership of all the parties involved in good communication and the love and devotion that you poured into each other, which inadvertently showed in the business. Okay, was testing the situation with you. Let's see. Everybody started focusing on the wrong thing, which is the money. They started focusing on the money so much and not so much on like why you guys do it in the first place. Okay, so the problem is everybody started being about. Everybody started being ambitious, which is nothing wrong with being ambitious, but they're saying it's individual. So it's like everybody's individual ideas of what they want. It's not like partner anymore. So in order for this, if this in regards to a business, in order for this professional aspiration to be successful, you guys all have to be on the same page, is what they're saying. Because the image of the business is going to take a downfall if you don't, because it's the image is what you stood for, your values and your goals is what made it successful. But like that's starting to fall off now. So you need to get back to center. And they're saying, I feel like this is talking to somebody who has like a family business, honestly. But if this don't apply to you, it doesn't apply. But if this is somebody who has a family business, you guys to get back on the same page is going to require you to like prayer, meditation, maybe going to church service. Somehow y'all need to get back in alignment with each other, because right now all y'all in your shadow energy. Everybody have their own goals, they're individualized, is making whatever the mission was for the company or the business fall off. People can see that you're not in harmony and that you're not in line with each other. So it has to be a shift in order to bring things back to center, is what they're saying. Now, it's okay to take the downtime for yourself, but somehow, if you have a family business, the family issues or the problems within the family needs to be separate from the business. It needs to be like a spoken understanding between all parties, that even though we might disagree on something outside of this business, we need to be focused on the work of the business and be in collaboration and have good communication regardless. I can't be mad at something that happened outside of work and hold it against you and hold something back that's pertaining to our financial status at work, because I'm mad at you is going to make the business fall. So you it's like you're bringing down, you letting your emotional connections with the people affect the professionalism, the professional establishment that you have here. Okay. So you guys need to ground yourself to the reality of what this is. And what it is like you're using the relationships or the disconnected relationship, and you're bringing that to the workplace, which is how you make your income, and it's causing communication problems, which is going to make the business take a plummet. And then you guys are also focused on the wrong thing. You're focused on the financial aspect, and it's more individual. Focus on the union or the connection or the good communication, and learn how to approach problems. And that's what's going to naturally bring revenue in and bringing the business back up to par. Okay, so that's what it is. Let's see what else. Woo, okay. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, we have what is up? Wait. Yeah. So the temptation card here, which is the devil card, so it's showing like all like the negative influences that's here. It's showing the Five of Swords, the strife and the arguments, or the competition. It's like competition within competition within establishment is going to be a downfall, especially if it's like a family business, because everybody's competing to win, but nobody's working together, and it's required that you guys work together. So the structure of the foundation is out of balance right now. Okay, is what Spirit is saying. It's causing a lot of stress. It's causing a lot of anxiety. It's causing like a lot of people to feel drained, which in turn make them not do a good job. So it's something that has to change. You have to get out of this energy, is what Spirit is saying. You have to move out of this energy in order and change the way you're handling it, because it's affecting your money, is what Spirit is saying. In order to change things around, you guys going to have to like be on the same page with what it is that you want to manifest for the business. And I feel like that's where the disconnect came in. I'm going to ask a question. You might need an advisor to kind of come in and help with this situation, or mentor to help get you back on track. You know, like how Ayana Van Zandt, how she goes out, somebody like her, like a life coach to kind of help the family get back on track, or to help the relationship of the members get back on track so they can focus on what they need to focus on. Because right now it just focus on a lot of argument, betrayal, loss, like people trying to one up on somebody else. And this is affecting the foundation. And the foundation needs to be preserved no matter what the situation is. And that's what you guys need to learn how to deal with. Like, clarify, give me one more card for clarity for this. Yeah. There's a lot of everybody discontented, everybody in their own little mind, feeling heartache and loss. It's like the morale is down. The morale is down. When the morale is down, yeah, if you're in a regular job, you don't have family business, people will be quitting left and right because they don't feel happy in their position. They're gonna be calling off. It's gonna be a lot of conflicts, is what they're saying. So you guys are gonna have to figure out what you can, I want to say, sacrifice, or putting the feelings, emotions right now on the back burner until you can get some help, like a life coach or somebody to kind of help restructure, help you build a business, which is really building the morale of the company or the business up. Okay, so it's like you guys need help. You guys are all suffering. No one's happy in the situation. Everybody's feeling rejected. Everybody's feeling undervalued. Everybody's feeling lonely. Everybody's feeling regret. Everybody's feeling drained right now. So tune it into your third eye, which is your source to higher knowledge. They kind of get yourselves back balanced. You know what I'm saying? Having more patience for each other as you go through what you go through. What else, Spirit? What else? Show me what else. Yeah. Some decisions and movement and choices need to be made to bridge the conflict between all the members, all the staff members, all the family members, all the people that's in conflict with one another. Once you can like make choices and movements towards the betterment of the establishment and how to agree to disagree and still be able to work together when you maybe discontented on other levels and other personal aspects of your life, that's when prosperity will be there. So it's like learning how to rise above the petty issues so that you can look at the bigger picture. When you change your perspective, look at the bigger, the broader picture. What are we trying to accomplish? And is this little petty argument really something that we're going to be worried about 2-3 weeks from now? And if it's not, then why are we letting it affect our revenue or income or the relationship between us? We want to grow and prosper in this business. So somehow these individual conflicts need to be addressed. So whether we need to get counseling, a life coach, or somebody to kind of help us work through this, is what you guys are saying. So you need to, that's what y'all need to focus on. All right. So let's see. They're saying, you see, yeah, there's a lot of deception, there's a lot of like envy going on, but in order to gain prosperity, you guys need to be on the same page spiritually and mentally. You don't have to agree with everything, but as far as the mission, the goals for the company, for the corporation, that somehow you need to be able to work together even when you're not in agreement on other personal issues, is what they're saying. Okay. Yeah. So it feels like it's a lot of like, it's like a lot of immaturity going on. And as a result of that, people aren't paying attention to the details. So you guys need to get back balance so that you can move forward together as one unit, even when you don't disagree, even when you don't agree on everything, is what they're saying. Y'all need to come up with more creative ideas, like together, maybe not just one person making choices or decisions. Have more buy-in from all the people involved, is what Spirit is saying. And you know what? Maybe that's what it is. Some of you feel that is a risky business decision or something, and some people don't want to take risk in something, and it's conflict. I think you guys need like a what do you call it? Like a mentor to kind of help the business. Or if it's in terms of relationship, you need a counselor, like a marriage counselor, is what they're saying. Show me what else is going on. Because there's a lot of fears, is a lot of everybody being separate in their own minds and not working together. Something needs to be, a transition needs to take place, a transformation needs to come about. Show me, Spirit, what else needs to happen? Spirit is saying, don't be too proud or too scared to ask for help. You know what I'm saying? If you need help, ask for help. If you're, is what they're saying. You guys need help. You need to seek help from the outside in order to make this successful. Life coach, spiritual counselor, a manager, a business, somebody can help organize or structure the business in a more professional way, is what they're saying. And like a, let me see what else is going on. It's like you guys need a timeout. You need somebody like to coach you through this. Like y'all, it's like y'all, every time y'all start trying to work it out within y'all with yourselves, the conflict keep on coming up, and it's like, oh, we'll deal with it tomorrow. Like you're not dealing with it. You just kind of putting it on the back burner. So it's like this old grief. Some of it is where you're not like moving on, or there's no forgiveness or no acceptance, is what they're saying. And it's like the focus is lacking focus in the relationship, in the partnership, in the business, and it's lacking ambition, is what they're saying. So everything's becoming tedious. Everybody's becoming lazy. Whew, I need some advice for them. What's a good card for advice for them, Spirit? Give me some advice for the situation. I feel like I just talked about everything that was going on negative. Just focusing on what's wrong. Give me some advice for the Capricorns in regards to the situation that they're feeling anxiety towards. And I mean, they're saying that you guys got to like connect with higher energy. Everybody y'all in your lower energy right now. Everybody's in their masculine energy. Everybody wants to tell everybody what to do. It's no support. It's no, you need to get back connected with the mission, if it's a business of the business and what y'all hope to accomplish, or remember why y'all are together, if it's in terms of a relationship, that type of thing. So give me some more advice, Spirit, for them. Yeah, you guys know is a transformative energy that's here, and God is going to send somebody in to help the situation. I feel like it's beyond what you guys can do on your own or as a group or in this relationship. God's about to send somebody into this situation to help transform or transmute the energy and get everything back on track. Because they're saying everything you need is all around you. You guys just can't tap into it right now. You can't do it by yourself because the environment right now is so toxic. So right now they're saying don't make any major decisions about what to do. Just kind of give yourself space to rest, and just wait so that you can reset. Okay, because y'all in overdrive right now. And you're expecting like instantaneous results, but it's requiring patience, and it's requiring you to ask for guidance, ask for help, and if you don't receive it, it means it's not time yet. So just keep trusting and having patience as you go through this situation. Okay, give me a little bit more, Spirit. Give me a little bit more advice for the Capricorns in regards to the situation. More advice for Capricorns in regards to the situation. What's the highest piece of advice that you're going to give the Capricorns right now in regards to the situation? Yeah. They want you to kind of write out your mission or what you're hoping, like how if this is business, I feel like whoever this is for, that here is for like a family business with a whole bunch of people involved. Write out what it is that you're wanting. So each of you do it individual. You know what I'm saying? And then you guys will have to like read it out loud or mix all the papers up with no names on it and kind of read out loud your vision or what it is that you want from the situation, is what they're saying. Because that's what's going to help you guys hear each other, where it's just like, this is the goal I want, without putting your names on the paper, like anonymously. Like, let's say it's 8 people. Have 8 people write what it is that they feel is lacking, what they feel like will make it better. Here's the problem. Here's my solution. This is what I think is a disconnect at. Without putting your names on the paper. And then you mix all the papers together and then have a neutral party read the paper and what the solutions are. So nobody know who wrote what. And you can't, give weight to that. That's what's going to work for you. Okay? Because it's like you guys can't see what needs to be done because you can't see past like your own frustration and anger towards the other people on a personal level. So you're not looking at the business aspect or the business wisdom and knowledge that the people are trying to impart, because y'all mad at them on a personal level. It's going to keep you guys stuck, is what they're saying. Yep, so that's what they're saying. And this is going to bring in a more supportive, caring, and nurture environment, and they feel like the idea is going to work. It's just a lot of negative energy that's like locked up, a lot of unforgiveness between parties and people, and it's affecting the business. It's affecting the overall health of the whole structure, whether it's a business, whatever it looks like it is with you guys, or the family structure or relationship. Okay, and if you feel yourself being angry, spend more time in nature. You guys all need to be resonate on the same level as far as your morals and values for the business, the relationship, or the situation that's there. And stop worrying so much about, like, I feel like you all are in a worry-based energy, a fear-based energy, and that's what's keeping everybody stuck. So I think an outside party coming in to kind of help balance things, a life coach, a counselor, a business advisor, somebody that's not related, somebody that's separate from you, so there's no bias with it, and they can like really point out what really is, and not based on like emotions or being mad at each other or trying to one up the other person. Okay, yeah, so they want you guys to start focusing on your third eye, your intuition. Stop trying to block each other. Start believing in like love and like compassion and understanding. Start tapping into your own spiritual power to kind of help you through this, because they're saying it is safe. The situation is safe. It is love there, but whatever this disconnect is interfering with the business, is what they're saying. And it's causing separation within something that's supposed to be a unit of people working together and communicating. Okay, so this energy needs to transform. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Capricorn. Sorry, wasn't the best reading, but it's the truth about what's going on. So they want you to seek outside help. Somebody that's a neutral party to kind of help get things back on track with the situation. Okay. All right. Light and love. And until next time, thank you for watching.